Let's bring in our chief White House correspondent, Jon Karl, for more on this. Let's start with that health care bill, John. You know, the big sticking point is this whole question of pre-existing conditions. The president says he wants to guarantee it, but the bill before Congress right now would allow states to charge people higher premiums.
It sure would, George. The states would be able to basically waive that provision of the law, allow insurance companies to charge higher premiums for those with pre-existing conditions, but on the condition that they would have to provide an alternative coverage mechanism for those that are priced out of the market. But, George, the White House is confident. They tell me that this bill will pass the House likely this week. There are still questions about whether or not moderates will support it, but I've talked to conservatives in the House and the Senate who do say that they like this bill a lot better than what was up last time.
And, of course, very different situation in the Senate, but the House is first. Meanwhile, on the 100 days, the president not quite giving up on this yet, putting out a new ad this morning, going to spend about $1.5 million to tout his accomplishments over the first 100 days and to keep on this bashing of the media.
Yeah, this is something else, a campaign ad 100 days into his presidency. The president, as you remember, called the 100 days a ridiculous standard to judge him by, but this touts his accomplishments and takes a whack at the media for not recognizing it.
Meantime, on that media bashing, John, a lot of eyebrows raised yesterday. You were talking to the White House Chief of Staff, Reince Priebus, on this week, and he suggested that President Trump was still looking at opening up these libel laws so people could sue over unfair coverage.
Yeah, this surprised me, frankly. He said that they are looking into this, making it possible for the president to sue news organizations for bad coverage. George, he would have to do a constitutional amendment to actually pull that off.
Not going anywhere fast. Okay, Jon Karl, thanks very much.